We should have a Ride the Hell Not, like, get psyched mix.
Yes, that needs to happen.
I know. All right. Welcome to Ride the Hell Not. I'm Rick.
I'm Chris.
We're back.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. It's a new year.
It's 2021. How about that?
I almost forgot it was a new year.
It doesn't feel like a new year, that's why.
No, it doesn't.
But we're here. We have whiskey, and it's 2021. And you know what? It could be worse.
That's harsh. That's harsh, you know. Thin lines, Chris. Thin lines, you know.
Yeah, that's cool.
Just walking right up to them. Just walking right up to them thin lines and...
So you know what I'm a fan of? Knob Creek. Like, just in general.
You do like Knob Creek.
I do. It's been my go-to at a lot of bars when I'm having a cocktail or even just like a mule. Knob Creek. It's always consistent.
Knob Creek is from the Jim Beam Distillery, which is also...
Is it?
Also pretty funny because last episode was also from a Jim Beam
Did I know this?
Distillery.
Are you sure it's Jim Beam?
I'm absolutely 100% sure it is.
Are you sure?
Go on. Look it up.
I'm doing it.
Today we are going to be opening up this limited release Knob Creek 12-year bourbon, not a rye, but still delicious.
You are right. It's from Jim Beam. I hate you so much right now.
The hate is strong with this one, but it is going to be amazing. Yes. So Knob Creek 12-year limited release, 100 proof from the Jim Beam Distillery.
Yep.
Yeah, got this for you as a birthday present.
And that's what I appreciate about you.
I'm really excited you're opening it with me.
I'm actually not sure if I've had this one. Actually, I don't think I've had this one. I know we've had the Knob Creek Rye, which is quite nice. And I think the one that we've had most often is, what, a 4-year? Like their standard?
The standard's like between 4 and 6, I think. Yeah. I can probably be corrected on that. I think the standard's, at least a minimum 4-year.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's always consistent, always good. Like you can drink it straight, you can put it in a cocktail. It's just really amazing for the price point.
I'm right there with you. I've had the rye with you. I've had the regular just Knob Creek bourbon at bars. It's been a pretty good go-to. Something a little higher end than the Wells usually.
Right.
And then I think I've had the 9-year single barrel. I'm not sure if I've had this one, actually.
Okay.
I might have. Hard to say.
You're telling me in all the years of you drinking whiskey and pointing at things at a bar and being like, I want to try that now.
I want to try that one now.
And having, so many drinks before that point, you don't remember every single one.
That's why I take pictures.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Otherwise, how are you going to remember?
And they're time-stamped, so it's a win-win.
It's fair.
Yeah.
And GPS stamp, too, so you know where it happened.
Oh, Big Brother's always watching me drink. Not like drink, like I wasn't forcing you to drink water right now. Like
I didn't have whiskey in front of me, so I just, it's like it's
you gotta have cocktails on the side.
It's true. You gotta have a cocktail on the side,
or at least whiskey on the side.
Whiskey on the side. You got your main whiskey, and you got your little whiskey on the side.
Yeah.
Sounds bad.
You got your main whiskey.
And your side whiskey.
Your side
whiskey. Over here.
Gotta have that side
Gotta
piece
have
of
that
whiskey,
side
man.
Piece.
Side piece of
I was
whiskey.
trying to avoid saying side piece, and you just went right there. But you do.
Chris, would you like to do the honors of opening this beautiful bottle?
You think I'm gonna do any better after you mangled that Booker's wax and it just went everywhere?
You which was bring that up?
It's actually stamped Knob Creek across the wax, which is super cool. I'm a fan.
That is pretty cool. It's stamped in the wax.
Yeah, you see that?
No, that's neat.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that attention to detail that I really appreciate.
About them?
Yeah. This isn't awkward.
You can do it.
It's only awkward if you make it awkward.
You can do it.
Ready for this?
There's will ever be. That was a good little pop as I was talking over it.
I would have it no other way.
That was good.
I would have it no other way. That's literally the first time you haven't blamed me and blamed the bottle instead. Wow.
You're welcome.
That was like the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
At least today.
Yeah. I say that every episode.
Yeah.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
It's true. Like, that was the nicest thing I probably said.
He actually talks to me a lot nicer during these episodes, so that's really why we film it. It lessens the evil side. They're coming for you.
Listen here, you see?
That's how you're talking and laughing, like, as they're cuffing you and, taking you downtown.
That'd be pretty awesome.
Yep.
We haven't started drinking yet. No, I can't lie.
Right.
I can't lie to you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Might have had one earlier.
The answer is we've always started drinking. One other thing I'd like to point out is this is the second bourbon we've done on our channel.
You sure about that?
Booker's.
Mm-hmm.
The rest were rye.
Just rye the hell not.
What?
We just make exceptions sometimes.
We do. Because rye the hell not.
Yeah. Well, thank you for pouring these.
You're very welcome.
They look amazing.
Thank you for getting this for me.
You're welcome.
There's a lot of thinking going on and not a lot of drinking.
I guess we got that out of the way.
This gets awkward. Should we just maintain eye contact the whole time, or cheers and drink? You broke eye contact.
I did. That's so excited.
As it was going into your mouth.
This is delicious.
It is so smooth.
It's really smooth
It
for a
is
12-year.
so smooth. A 12-year at 100 proof.
Yeah. You get a lot of vanilla off the nose. And oak. A lot of like vanilla and oak. Subtleness of maybe like a caramel or toffee perhaps.
It's gonna sound really weird, but I almost want to say like I'm getting a little bit of like peat moss type, like woodiness.
It's American oak.
Yes, and I'm getting a little bit of that toffee. I'm getting a bit of the vanilla on the finish.
On the taste or the nose?
On the taste, on the finish. Like you were getting on the nose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting it a little more in the finish. It's interesting too because you know the last bourbon we're drinking, the Booker's, had a lot of burn up front. This has no burn at all up front. I actually get it a little bit more on the finish. Like not in a bad way, not in a knock your socks off way. Obviously, major difference between 100 proof and 127, I think it was.
Yeah, it was pretty high last time.
But yeah, it lingers a little bit on the end, but really pleasantly. It's like just enough to remind you are drinking 100 proof whiskey, but all the rest of the flavors are there.
A little complex. I get that burn kind of like somewhere in like the middle of my tongue, my palate a little bit. I get like a slight, not like a burn really, more of like that sharpness.
Like a tingle.
Like the ethanol tingle.
Yeah. the E tingle.
Yeah,
the
the E tingle, you know. But I get that in the middle of my palate. On the front, it's more sweet, smooth. Mm-hmm. There's caramel, vanilla flavors up front for me, and then I get that like a little bit of E flavor, ethanol flavor right there. And then the finish is just smooth as well.
Yeah,
it's really good. It's really good. 12-year limited release. Like they've outdone themselves.
Oh, hands down. Like this, it's almost dangerous in that you could easily just pour it straight. Like this doesn't need ice. This doesn't need to be mixed with anything. I don't even think it needs a dash of water. I think just as is, you could just drink this straight all day.
You know, sometimes you're a dash of water.
Hey, thanks.
Cool, calm, and collected. Soft and well spoken.
Now that's actually the nicest thing you've said to me all day.
That is the nicest.
One-upping yourself. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
I will say whiskey does have that effect on you sometimes. Like if you're just like super tense, you just have some sips.
What? This whiskey's making me awesome again? Oh my god.
Because science.
No way.
Because science.
Because rye the hell not.
Rye the hell not. Hey, we should...
But it's not a rye!
So I'm getting a little more of the caramel now.
He is getting that caramel. Bet you are.
Yeah.
On your tongue?
You're right, it is actually a little bit more in the middle of the tongue. Like, the flavor hits there and the burn, tingle, kind of spreads from there. Once again, as opposed to the Booker's, which felt like more towards the back of the tongue and the sides.
It's such a higher percentage of the Booker's than this.
I mean, not really an apt comparison.
Knob Creek 12-year, I think the price point's pretty in line with what we're getting off the flavor and the palate and how good it is, at least personally.
Yeah.
I think it's close to the MSRP is probably close. I think it's like between 60 and 80, depending on where you find it.
That is phenomenal for a 12-year.
For a 12-year, between 60 and 80?
That's unreal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
100 proof, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, other brands are a lot higher in cost and equal to a 12-year, and they're a lot higher in higher in cost, which is really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, cheers Knob Creek. I mean, just such a consistent brand. I don't even, I mean, obviously the 12 year is phenomenal. I really appreciate the rye for how it sips on its own and how it sits in cocktails. But I don't even question what type of Knob Creek it is. If there's a Knob Creek on the bar and I'm not necessarily looking for something that's going to, you know, be top tier or something unique that I haven't had before, like I'm going for Knob Creek. It's such a staple.
Oh, I love you, dude.
Wow, that was actually really nice too. That was the least amount of disdain I've heard in you muttering those words. Yeah. Are you feeling okay?
I don't know what this whiskey's doing to me.
He's a little warm.
Softening me up.
He's a little warm.
This is what bourbon does to me.
And we know what rye we know what rye does to you.
It's crafted for superior taste and smoothness.
So it's not talking about the smoothness of the flavor. It's talking about how smooth it makes you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Subtle marketing right there.
That is truth in marketing for once.
Yeah, actually, yeah. There's a lot of truth in that marketing.
Yeah.
Boosted you up so high with all those compliments and
just
all that warm fuzziness.
The higher you get boosted, the further down you have to fall.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
True story.
You're on a pedestal now. What are you gonna do?
I've never been on a pedestal before.
Pressure's on, bro. Pressure's on.
Excuses.
That's too much TikTok.
Right
TikTok?
Tic-tac?
TikTok?
Does Tic Tac have a TikTok? Because they should.
Oh my god, do they? Is that a thing?
That should be a thing. The Tic Tac TikTok.
Dude, I can't.
Now what I was going to say is taking a bigger sip. I know with some of the higher proof or more expensive whiskeys, it tend to take a lot of smaller sips. But just taking a bigger sip has... I can't even talk. I can't even. What's going on over here? So... Down the hatch. Now, with a bigger sip, I actually get kind of like a maple syrup type taste.
Yeah.
But like kind of a cinnamon maple syrup. It's interesting. It definitely changes the flavor a little bit having a bigger sip like that. But it's good.
Yeah, you kind of wonder what like a little bit of a dilution would do to it. Like a little bit of water, maybe even a cube a little bit. It is 100 proof. Like it couldn't hurt necessarily.
Doesn't hurt at all.
It's really on preference at that point, whether like you like drinking it neat or on the rocks, really, or a sphere, or a cube,
sphere. Or a skull.
A cylinder metal ball.
You're a cylinder metal ball.
Dude, don't talk to me like that.
Not on the air.
Always in the air, Chris. Always in the air.
Or do we need to cheers both?
We could do that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no, this is a mistake.
Here we go. That's pretty nice. What I like.
So much sweeter.
Yeah, they got a lot more of that sweetness.
Yeah, a lot more of that caramel.
You're so nice, don't talk to me.
What's that?
You said you're so nice, don't talk to me. Got a lot more of that sweetness in you.
You're getting real sweet there, boy.
Puts the lotion on the skin.
Where it gets
the whiskey again. No, that's inappropriate, Chris.
Yeah, but then no one's
so
gonna put the lotion on the skin. That's not really motivating.
Chris, it's not lotion. It's whiskey on the skin.
So that's just a win-win.
Is it?
Actually, you want to drink that whiskey.
Do you?
Both? Always both.
Do you? Oh, well, hold on. How far do you want to go with this?
All the way.
Always.
Always. Always, all the way, all the time.
Always.
Forever.
Well, you can lick the whiskey off the skin.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Or it gets the whiskey hose again?
Whiskey hose? Is that like a side piece?
It's full
circle?
It's full circle.
Whiskey hose.
Can you imagine a water fountain made out of whiskey? Not made out of whiskey,
man.
but a water fountain that...
Like the fountain itself is made out of whiskey?
This water fountain's amazing. No, but a water fountain just that distributes whiskey.
That's brilliant.
No. Some people may think like it's cool if it like distributes like Sunny D or fruit punch. No. Whiskey.
Sunny D, all right. Now, the 12-year is not going in the whiskey fountain.
No, you gotta get your basic side piece for that.
I really like this bottle.
That's good.
I'm a
That's
fan.
good, man.
It's
smooth.
Thank you again.
You're welcome,
it's
dude.
super
You
smooth.
gotta stop thanking me. It's getting obnoxious.
That's, you and I both know that's wishful thinking.
Well, I really like this.
I'm a fan.
Heavy on the American oak. Mm-hmm. For sure on the. I got nothing else saying. Like, just heavy on that oak, and it's sweet. American oak and sweetness.
Sweet oak.
I'm not gonna say sweet American oak, but
sweet oak, bro.
some sweet American oak you got there, boy.
I firmly stand by.
So smooth, man.
Any Knob Creek you can find is worth it. From their standard, around $30, to their rye, I think that was like 40 or 50. Totally worth it. To this guy. Just solid. If you find Knob Creek, get it. If you haven't had any Knob Creek, find Knob Creek and drink it. You'll be happy. You know, I just want to reflect for a quick second.
Oh, Jesus.
We've done a few episodes now, and I think we've put out, roughly one per month. But it's been really cool. I think it was a really good thing to come out of 2020. We don't need to talk about the rest of 2020, but I think this was a really positive thing. I think it's a good way for us to start as a channel 2021. And I really look forward to shooting more of these episodes. This is definitely a highlight.
Just like you, you're a highlight.
Am I dying? I think I'm terminal because Rick is saying the nicest things to me today.
In one episode?
Like, this is weird. It's getting weird, man.
It's getting weird, man.
It's getting weird, man.
That was really well put, man. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you too.
2020 was a solid year, and we're in 2021.
Yep.
And happy to be filming these episodes and continue
Agreed.
it, and hopefully more subscribers, more viewers.
Yep.
And
we
just keep it going from there.
And we want to keep hearing from you folk.
We need to hear more.
We want to hear more from you.
Tell us anything.
Whether you know us in the real world or you know us from our videos, we want to hear from you.
Tell us your deepest, darkest woes.
Actually, really do.
Or your most positive and reflecting awesome moments.
Yeah. Ooh, that's actually a good idea. Why don't we have people comment in this video the best thing or things to happen to them in 2020?
Or we can ask for what's going on in 2021.
That too. If you don't have anything good to say about 2020, what awesome things do you have coming up this year? No, Whoa. I'm not letting that happen. He's getting squirrely over here. No, seriously, I think whiskey is about happiness and camaraderie and positivity. You shut your trap. I'm really pushing the envelope here because he's about to say something negative. But seriously, it's about good things. And let's focus on good things. Like amazing whiskey. Like this Knob Creek 12 year. Like every other whiskey that we've tried in the last year. Like every whiskey we're going to try this year.
Cheers to you.
Cheers. Cheers to you. I'm glad we opened this today. This was perfect.
I'm glad we opened
this is actually exactly what I needed as the first episode in 2021.
First episode in 2021.
Yep.
Knob Creek.
Knob Creek, 12 year.
Jim Beam Distillery.
Gift from a fantastic buddy. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you opening with me, man.
And yeah, I'm looking forward to more of these, more of other whiskeys. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, we have to really kick this year off strong.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We do have some really good ones that we'll be doing at some point. Not going to mention which, but they are going to be awesome.
Yeah. If you want to, recommend a whiskey for us to try, put it in the comments, please.
Please do.
We'd love a recommendation. We'll find a bottle.
Yep.
We'll find a bottle, we'll crack it, and we'll tell you what we think.
Yeah.
We can get a little more elaborate or less elaborate, depending on how we feel about it. So, yeah. I'm Rick.
I'm Chris.
This is Rye the Hell Not.
Rye the Hell Not.
We appreciate you.
Happy
Cheers.
2021.
2021.